EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On play action, here's Milton. He's going to air one out right away. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Browns have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 7.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Milton. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Gain there of 21. First down, Cleveland. Fake the give, and now it's Milton. Flush to his right. He's going to air this one out. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big play for the Browns. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Browns. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in Week 1.
Well, I think these guys are ready for Week 1 to get started. I mean, you see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
The PAT, up and good. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. He'll will struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. A very good throw there, but he's not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 9.
Stephanie. Pack the 60. Pack the 60. Hey, smash. Let's go.
Back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 47 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Warren trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check smash, check smash. Movement. 19, cup 19. Take over.
Now they'll settle to throw. Exiting the... good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
That's good.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go now.
Ready? 38-yard line.
Again, it's Judkins. Finding room across midfield. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. It is a big play for the Browns. Pickup of 46 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a second and 6.
12-yard line.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They run it once more with Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A loss of 1. It's now third down and 6.
Ready?
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to the Steel City after this. We'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing third and 6. He'll get this out wide. And into the end zone. What a response. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to the air once more on second down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the ground, it's Evans. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up. Second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Here's the punter now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Viking and Beli. Dragon 60, Mustang 19.
Play action. Now it's Milton. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Get up, 18, fight in. Danny Ryan. Get up.
On the play fake, it's Milton. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They bring Judy in motion. Throwing on second down is Milton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here's third and 2.
Cup 19, Cup 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Try and throw with Milton. And that is incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on third and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Panther 11, Panther, Mustang 19, Dragon 60. Go.
They'll go. Here's Milton. A ball deep for the end zone. That is Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
I'll tell you what, Mike. There's being aggressive on fourth down, and then there's being really aggressive on fourth down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the jump. Ready? Bravo 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
This is one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll look to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. That is Myles Garrett working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
Okay, ready?
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Set. Liking it.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and a long way to go.
Go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Hawk set 2. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18, Warriors 70, 79 Broncos.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Milton to the air on second down. Going deep downfield for Judy. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play for the Browns. 56 yards.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. They could be in for a long game.
19 Lions.
They bring Judy in motion. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That is caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Up the sideline to the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Game, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Second down and 8. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Browns have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make...
And he's got another one. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Browns 42, Steelers 7.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half. as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Austin now to return this. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and we're going to keep this drive alive.
He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 41 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Mason Graham. He's in there for the sack. And that takes us to 4th and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Turnover on downs.
60.
They'll go play action here with Milton. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. A guy, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big play to kick off this drive. 71 yards.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
15-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Check out.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Panther 11, 18, 5 in. Trap 60.
On play action, here's Milton. This is caught 2. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. Now, the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns stretch things out even further.
Steelers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Mason Graham. He works his way in to record the 2nd sack of his young career.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
19 tight. 19. Ready. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
19. Come 19. 70 Lions.
They bring Judy in motion.
Ready?
On second down, here's Milton. He finds Judy on that one. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 6.
18. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Austin now to return this. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Set! Alert!
They'll run it with Judkins. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle. A 7-yard kick.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, here's second and 3. Here's Judkins now as we begin the fourth quarter. He's going to be a Browns first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
19 Tiger. Let's go.
On the give, it's Judgy. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Quick throw taken in by Judy. And he will score again. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Browns add on to their already sizable lead.
Steelers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
What you get paid for?
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. On the move left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the gun, it's Ritter. That's out wide to Warren. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
50-yard line.
On the set. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
33, yellow. Ready.
Ritter. That's to the right side. And incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Set, ready. Set.
On second down, Ritter. There's a short one caught by Miami. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. He gets 3 inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Browns. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Austin now to return this. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ten cycles. Check. Let's go now. Hut.
On 1st down, it's Ritter. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. Inside the 30. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.